trying to renovate the last room in the house.
Last room.
Wah!
The big thing for this room to start with is the window. This is quite an old window and it has some cracks and things in the glass. You can see underneath the window does let a lot of water in whenever it rains at the moment, which is the main cause of damp in this room. Once I get the window changed, these two walls will be battened and insulated. But first of all, take this window out. Hopefully it'll be easy enough. Now I got the window out, and I'm hoping, well, I'm thinking this will be quite an easy window to put in, because our new window is about the same width as the opening, and it is slightly shorter height wise. So what I'm going to do is cement a few bricks along the bottom, put a little metal sill to keep the water out, and then hopefully should be able to just pop the window in after that. So green outside, but yeah, first thing, this old concrete, smooth it all out, take all the dirt, the old paint and silicone off the whole way along the bottom and up the sides. The new window I'm going to be putting in about here, so it's going to not matter about this strip. The inside is going to be battens and then wood, but clean it all up first and then continue on. And I've just started dry fitting everything, so I've got damp proof layer, stop any damp going down if it ever does leak, and I've just the bricks set in temporary. I also have this little bit of wood, which is just going to act as the thickness of the cement going above and below the bricks. And then this here is little metal sill which I have made. Now, next thing I'm going to do is put the window frame in, and I should be able to mark where the fixings are going into the wall, which means I'll be able to pre-drill them, and that will stop any dust getting in and amongst the cement once I start that. So once I get these drilled, I can cement the bricks in, set the window in and screw it in without moving the cement too much. That is the plan anyway. See here, I've got the bricks on, the wood again to act as the thickness of the cement, little windowsill to get any water to run out the way. I will eventually prime it and paint it white. Because this is a second hand window, there's already places to fix it. Two at each side. It should be strong enough. I have just put the pencil in through and marked it out. There's our two puppies down there playing in the grass. And Dani down in the veggie garden. So now, take the window out, drill the holes, put the wall plugs in, and I'm ready to mix up some cement. I've now got all the cementing done. So far, looks quite messy, but it will be cleaned up soon. I'm going to foam around the insides of the frame, but I'll let the cement dry a little bit first. Now I'm about to put the windows in. They do still need cleaned a little bit, but and there we are. These will definitely work a lot better than this old window. I've now got the window in and all cemented. While waiting on the cement to fully dry, I'm going to give the walls in the room that aren't getting any wood a coat of paint. So this wall around the window and this wall are the external ones, so they'll be getting insulated and wood on them. But the ceiling, this wall and our entrance wall here, I'm just going to give another coat of paint. Final coat of paint, hopefully one will do it because it has been painted before. So it will just freshen it up and get it all painted before I put anything in the room, just make it a lot easier. Big lizard. Looks like he's lost a bit of his tail.
Hi, baby bear. He just loves to chase the froggies. Don't you, mister?
I have now got the walls that aren't getting insulated all painted, and the cement on the window has very nearly dried. So time for me to start with preparing all the wood. I've cut two bits that are going to be battens, one for this wall and one for this wall, and I'm just going to mark them where I'm going to fix it into the wall so that I can pre-drill holes to make it a little bit easier once I put the membrane on the wall to stop any damp coming through. Luckily, there is no wires or anything in these walls, so it makes it a little bit easier. Nothing that I could hit. 1, 2. Now I just have to cut the remaining bits of wood, drill all the holes, and have them all prepared, ready to go. Once they're all prepared, it won't take very long putting them all onto the walls. And then I'm ready to start insulating and putting the wood, the finished wood on, which will make a big difference. Now I've got these two cut and marked out. just a matter of cutting the other ones and marking them all the same. Now that I've got all the holes drilled, just need to countersink them all a little bit. The screws and the wall plugs should go in and fit in nice and flush. So just do that on all of them. Clean any little bits sticking out off, and then they're ready to go on the walls. I've now got battens on the walls and a damp proof layer. Next, I'm about to put the insulation into this wall around the window. At the moment, this is all we have left, so I'm hoping it will do at least this wall, possibly a bit of the one to the left. But start putting it in, see how far I get. I got the wall insulated, the one wall anyway, and now I time to cut some OSB. Start putting it on the walls. Should be pretty easy because it's just big sheets. You can see this one's got a bit of different colours from the sun, but it will be the inside. They're basically 4 big sheets which I have to cut to length. 2 will have half of the window cut out of it, and then in 2 of the corners there will be a thinner slip. So not too much to cut to cover the 2 walls, and then some strips for skirting and wee trims around the window, and that will be most of them walls finished. Time to get cutting. And I'm just about to cut a square out for the window. Got it all marked out, just need to cut this point. luckily I don't need to worry too much about these edges because they'll all be covered. One board cut, ready to go in. Now I just have to get it in through the hallway and into the room. One thing I forgot is just need to cut a bit out of the skirting board to slot it in. Got the little bit taken off. There will be skirting boards going along the bottom, trim up the edge and trims right round the roof. Also trims around the edge of the window and a nice bit of architrave around the face. Next I have the full board here to go on and a bit to cut out for the window. But first I'm going to put little bits of wood in here so as I can screw both sides together to stop one side pushing maybe in a bit more than the other. Now I got this wall on. Still trims around the window, around the floor and stuff to do. This wall I'm going to screw a few boards on temporary until I get some more insulation and I'll see how it's all coming together. Just cut a load of strips, all different sizes. They're going to be for the skirting boards, trims around the window, some of the corners and around the roof. So I'm about to start cutting them and putting them on. I think I'll start at the bottom, do the top and then do the middles, joining them all up, do the window at the end. If you like this room transformation, hit subscribe. Next homestead project is building some furniture for this room.